Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing part 2 of What If Kestrel Saved Both Sky and Peril. Kestrel was in that dungeon a while with Webs and Doom. Doom was yelling at Webs that he should have been quicker and attacked by the soldiers. Webs was saying that he was too scared as usual. He was always useless, Kestrel thought. Kestrel knew she had to get to her Dragonets quick. She knew who their father was. His name was Snore, and she knows what he does for the queen. And if he found out about the Dragonets, he'd use them, especially Peril, since she's made of fire, and Scarlet would definitely like to use her for a toy. Kestrel knew every single part of the Sky Palace, so she knew how to escape if she was careful. She just needed Dune and Webs to stop arguing. She turned to them and told them that Dune needed to blow his fire onto their wings, seeing if maybe the fire will collapse the metal around it. Dude did as he said, and as soon as it's been a few minutes, then the metal finally snapped. Webs, I need you to find a way to get out of this cage. But why do I have to? Because you haven't done nothing but pout the whole time. Be useful. Okay. Webs eventually did find out how to get out. He saw that the guards accidentally dropped the key while going to eat lunch or something, so he picked it up. Once they escaped, she went to go find the Dragonets. Horribly, Starflight and Tsunami were forced to fight each other. Of course, they didn't because they're kind of soft. She quickly found out that Pearl was put in a fireproof cage. With the keys, they were able to get her out, and she was able to burn down the metal bars around the sky. After they'd gotten all the Dragonets out, they decided to do what Clay wanted. He wanted to go see his family. Kestrel went with him because it wouldn't look suspicious. Finch pleaded to come, and Kestrel obviously let him because there was no talking Finch out of anything. The visit was bad. His mother didn't even care, and I guess Kestrel forgot that Mudwings don't have parents. He met his siblings, then they went off to the Sea Kingdom. Of course, Webs was trying to go home, but the Dragoness didn't really want to go back to the cave. Dune said he should go back to Towns of Peace and tell everyone what happened. Kestrel forgot that Sea Wings and Sky Wings were enemies, so as soon as they got to the Sea Wing Palace, they were put in a dungeon. Luckily, Tsunami defended that they shouldn't, but there was no stopping Queen Coral from putting Webs in the dungeon. Kesha wanted to laugh at him, but she didn't. Coral demanded that Sky and Peril, but for some reason Sky was not allowed in her palace and that Kestrel had to leave as well. Mother, why are we hated so much? Sky asked. Kestrel looked back at him and sighed. Because you two are different, and being different is something dragons don't like a lot. Why is being different bad? Pearl asked. Well, I have no idea, but I guess it's just when you're different, dragons see you differently and think you're dangerous or you're just weird looking. Do you think we're weird looking? Sky looked up at Kestrel. Kestrel looked down at him. Of course not. You guys are perfect just the way you are. You are sure? Yes. That night, Kestrel, Sky, and Pearl found a nice little island to rest on. Pearl was still awake, and Sky was dozing. Mother? Yes, Pearl? Who is our father, and do we know him? Kestrel looked at her daughter and sighed. You don't know him, but if you ever see a Skywing that is yellow and he has so many treasure on him, stay away from him. His name is Soar, and he works for Queen Scarlet, who is the one who put us in the dungeon. And he will do bad things. Do not trust him. But why not? Sky asked. He's our dad, isn't he? Aren't we allowed to at least be with him? No, you shall never meet him. Once the war was finally over, Kestrel thought it'd be nice if Sky and Peril got to go to a school. The Dragonets of Destiny were hosting a school, and Kestrel thought it would be nice if they could go there and actually learn. Surprisingly, Kestrel found out that there was this Rainwing Dragonet named Glory who seemed much smarter than all the Rainwings, became queen. And Kestrel never really liked Rainwings, but she respected this one at least. Once Sky and Peril were in Jade Mountain Academy, Kestrel knew that she could go back to the Skywing Pass. Ruby did not unban her from the Skywing Pass, so she was no longer banished, nor were her kids. Kestrel didn't feel like going home. It felt empty and not the same. Instead, she went to Possibility to see if anything interesting was there to keep her busy for a while. She was flying near an arch when suddenly there was a dragon who was trying to fly towards her but flew back immediately. When she turned back, she saw who it was. What are you doing here? Kestrel looked at him. Sora looked right into her eyes. Well, I knew you would know exactly where Peril and Sky would be, so I came to you. Why would you need them? Scarlet's dead. Sora looked at Kestrel. She's not dead. You know those Dragonets of Destiny? Well, Peril burnt her face. She's perfectly fine. She got tended, but everyone thinks she's dead. That's why Ruby took the throne. He smirked at her. Stop making that face at me. It's annoying, and I don't want you getting anywhere near Sky or Peril. Why do you care? They're not even with you. They're at that Jade Mountain Academy, if you've ever heard of it. Well, of course you wouldn't. You're too busy admiring your treasure and admiring how cool Queen Scarlet is. Well, I'm going to find them either way, and you're not going to stop me. Suddenly, everything went black for Kestrel. Okay, well, that was a lot. I hope you guys liked this video. I will be making a part 3 if I'm very desperate about it. I probably will because, well, I'm obsessed with this one. Please like and subscribe and watch more of my videos. And have a very good day.